drawn game, like everybody said, was an unbelievable game. I think it showpieced hurling at its very best. It was tough and determined, and of course we had our Hawkeye in the finish, which added to it, and there was goals and saves. So look, it was just a fantastic game. People thought that the 2013 final couldn't be surpassed, but there's no doubt it's one of the best All-Ireland finals that I've ever seen. It was fantastic stuff. I think the first thing Tip will have to do is forget about the last day. The performance came and it's gone. Now they have to perform again. As many as a team will live off of what happened the last day and think if we do the same again, but it doesn't work like that in hurling, especially in replay. So they've got to focus on getting that movement again in the forward line, getting a little bit more dogged, I would say, in the back line. Stop the runners moving around the place. Get a hand out here and there to stop them making the runs. And then they've a great opportunity. But Tip will have to start as fast the next day as they did the last day. I think the first 10 minutes, Eamon O'Shea will be drumming into his players. We need to show where we started, where we finished the last day. I think Brian Cody would like to play his insurance plan a little bit close to goal, and that's Fogarty around the middle of the field. I think he got caught up in the game the last day and seemed to run all over the place, which isn't his style. I think he had 3 shots on goal, he had 1 point, all right, but normally he's seen as a cover for a centre back. So he's probably got to hold his position a bit better. Kilkenny will look to hold their shape, I think, an awful lot more than they did the last day. Now, that will take a little bit of risk, I suppose, but the last day in following tip forwards all over the pitch didn't work. So the zonal marking system, I would presume Kilkenny might go with this time. Both sides, of course, will feel they have a point to prove. I mean, Kilkenny looking obviously still for that 10. They won't feel they played as well as they could have the last day, but then others would say the Tipperary didn't let them. So there's lots of scores to be settled, and those ingredients are perfect for a great game of hurling. If Tipperary can keep that movement in the forward line that we saw the last day, they have a fantastic chance. But if the Tipperary forward line goes static and tries to go hand-to-hand combat with the Kilkenny back line, then Tipperary will be in trouble. But I think Eamon O'Shea will have learned that little bit as well from the last day and gotten confidence from the way the players moved. But Kilkenny, on the other hand, of course, have shown that Tip throwed everything, including the kitchen sink the last day, and Tip only drew, So, I mean, both sides are set up. If ever there was a 50-50 game, this is it. Heart and mind, I suppose, will have to go for Tipperary.